Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Lunar Beaches Crypto, where we ride the waves of the crypto market all the way to the moon. I am David. It is Monday, July 22nd, 2024. This is going to be a super quick stream, maybe about 20 minutes or so, which is fine. We're just getting the day started, right? We're just getting the day started. But on that note, just a little quick tease here. Some point in the future, not so distant future, this will become a two-man show. I do have hair, yes. Barely, and a 5-head. But anyway, sorry, it's genetics. It's a German thing. But anyway, we'll have somebody special joining the show. I'll let you guys try to think of who that might be. They show up almost every single day in the chat. Been in the Discord, very active in the Discord. So yeah, just a little tease for now. Good morning, Shregahart. Good morning, Blackie Chan. Yeah, there you go. That's it. I've never seen your hair before. You always have a hat on. Well, that's because my hair has been stupid long lately, so I haven't been wanting to show off my head. Don't need hair to live in the charts. That is correct. That is correct. Don't need it. Don't need hair to live in the charts. Not exactly sure. Not exactly sure about that. All right, calendar. Let's see what we've got going on this week. Wednesday we got nothing today. We have some existing home sales and Richmond Manufacturing Index tomorrow at 10. Wednesday we have Flash Manufacturing PMI, Flash Services PMI. And then Thursday, Advanced GDP quarter over quarter, unemployment claims, and then Friday, Core PCE. I mean, not really a stacked week. However, this week is the lead up to FOMC. We are 9 days and 6 hours and 46 minutes from the next FOMC on July 31st. Oh no, I'm sad. I did not refresh this page. But that should have come up. Pretty upset about that. There we go. All right, rates stay the same in July. September, we are up to 91.7% rate cut, chance of a rate cut. Could be more, could be less. Who knows? I do want to go check something out. Poly market. It is Jover for Joe Biden. Joe Biden dropped out of the U.S. race yesterday with the endorsing Kamala Harris. And because of this, we have a little bit of an uncertainty in the markets because we're not really sure, one, that it's going to be Kamala Harris, and two, not really certain what we are going to be seeing in November. You know, it was going to be Trump versus Biden, but now it's Trump versus who? Most likely it'll be Trump versus Harris, but that is not a guarantee. The Democrats can select someone else. But let's see, Democratic nominee, 82%. I cannot believe they have Michelle Obama at number 2. I just don't see Michelle jumping in at all. Presidential election winner Donald Trump, 64%. This was 70% after the assassination attempt. So we can see that has gone down a little bit. And now we've got Kamala in 29th. RFK, 31st. 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 31st at 29%, that is. RFK at 1%. Who? Michelle Obama in third. Man, these people are crazy. There's just no way. In my opinion, there's no way. We also have the Olympics starting this week. So that's fun. That's fun. Let's go ahead and hit up the coin market cap, see what we're looking like here. And then we'll get into the charts. I want to see what we're doing. 64. We are in greed. Ooh. We went from extreme fear to greed really quickly. Really quickly. It's kind of concerning. Bitcoin's going to get a $1.3 trillion market cap, up 7.78% on the 7-day. We do have Ethereum ETFs coming in tomorrow, launching tomorrow, as Ethereum sits at a $419 billion market cap. Trillion would be insane. So yeah. Let's go to the charts. All right, so we're on Bitcoin. We can see, getting a little bit of a pullback finally after, several days to the upside, with 2 days of down being the most that we have seen in the last 14 days. So out of 14 days, we've had 4 down days. Let's go to this one. Out of the last 13 days, we've had 4 down days, which means we've had 9 up days. Excuse me. So we've been super bullish. It only makes sense for us to have some kind of pullback. On Friday, we were talking about how, or I was talking about how, I was looking at this and seeing a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that hadn't played out a 5th wave just yet. Yeah, right here. That was right here when I went live. Right here. This candle right here is when I went live on Friday. And then I was expecting a 5th wave to come in here, or really wanting, not necessarily expecting, but really wanting a 5th wave to come in here and push us higher. Now that we have done that, it's all about wrapping up this 5th wave and getting a correction in ABC, which we could be starting to see right now. I would want to see this low taken. That would give me pretty good idea that this might be an A, and then come up, get a B, come down, get the C. And then we can also see how the dynamic reactor, chart prime dynamic reactor, is kind of coming up this way. So we could see that meet. Now, as this is pushing down, the dynamic reactor will probably round off a little bit. So then dynamic reactor, EMA, whatever you want to use, it's going to, for your support, it's going to be around the same thing, right? It's going to be around the same thing. And if I want to pull from here to here on a fib, see where we could possibly get a pullback to. Maybe not here, but here. Excuse me. Ooh, that would be a 382 bounce, which would be super bullish. Now we did break this high over here, so that could be an area that we come back to. Now see, we've already broken it and back tested it and got a bounce. So don't necessarily have to come back to it, but that's actually pretty interesting. So since we've already broken it, this was resistance, flipped into support. So it's Monday. I don't usually trade. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are the best trade days. Sometimes Fridays, but almost never Mondays. Mondays is usually the false move, or usually the one that Monday is usually the day that starts the week, and you just kind of and it sets up for the it sets up the rest of the week. So I tend to let Monday play out, and then start playing, uh, and then start trading Tuesday. Good morning, Rockinos. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Jeremy Montelis. Tellius. Got the conference pump incoming. Typically, the Bitcoin conferences price tend to be either boring or dumps. Actually, there's not really usually not a pump on Bitcoin conferences. From what I remember from my experience, because all the whales are at the conference. They're busy. They're busy. Got the conference pump incoming, but dang, this looks like retraceable to the mid-low 60s. Yeah, and that's the thing. I'm kind of expecting a little bit of a pullback down to this, basically back down to this box here. But I could see a bounce either here, or I could see us get down into it and sweep the lows, right? So either way, I'm probably favoring shorts for this week, just looking for short trades to get into. But yeah, we do have the Ethereum ETF launch tomorrow. There will be 5 of them launching. And this is what I was thinking yesterday, and I still kind of think the same. So this could be the case for Bitcoin as well. And that is that we just get a pump up into, and that's another thing. I might not even trade tomorrow, at least maybe not until after the first hour, after the opening of the market. Probably will not trade until after the dust is settled, which may not settle. We might see some extreme volatility with the ETFs launching. So we just have to exercise caution. Exercise caution. Now this right here is possible bear div. That's why I have that drawn out. We do have this right here already coming in, but I can see us getting a little bit deeper into this and then coming down, and that's just putting in a bear div. And there we go. Now with this, if I pull up, it's going to be dark, isn't it? Yep. Apply these indicators. Settings. Apply to all. There we go. Let's do this. Whoops. All right, let's change this one to Bitcoin. We can see Bitcoin. So I am now looking for an SMT divergence, which is when two highly correlated assets, like Bitcoin and Ethereum, divert in price. Only question is, how do we get there? So maybe we could see a pull back down here on Ethereum. Maybe we get a pullback down on Bitcoin. Bitcoin comes up, but does not make a new high like Ethereum does. Let me move this over a little bit. Five. So this one is showing Ethereum has not yet, while Bitcoin has. Now Bitcoin can still break up today, pull back, and then come up and still give us a bearish SMT divergence. But just so we can just see what I'm talking about, we can see a pull up and then we can see Ethereum get a push. Ethereum puts in a new high or a new local high, and Bitcoin doesn't. And that is what gives us our bearish SMT divergence, where we have Bitcoin coming down to the downside, and then we have Ethereum coming to the upside. So whatever their swing points are, wherever they end up being, if they are the opposite, then that would be a bearish SMT divergence. Smart money something. Let's go back to the one screen. And just in case you couldn't really see that, that would be Ethereum structure looking like this, and Bitcoin structure looking like this. So no matter how it comes, if this is what it does, and it gives us some swings, and our swing points are different, that is SMT divergence, and it is bearish for both assets. Here we go. I'm letting everything sit for a bit. Yeah, I would too. Good morning, all set. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is that bacon? Striker Heart's going to make me hungry. Throwing out that bacon. Yep. So I'm just kind of being patient, especially with the ETFs launching this week. Just kind of want to be patient with it a little bit. Yeah. That's it. That's it, guys. Told you it's going to be a super short stream. Let's see. Let's go to the hourly. We do have the dynamic reactor down here right around 65,800. So lock your fibs. Lock your fibs. There we go. Right around 65,800. Let me see. Let's see if I can see what I'm seeing. Let's see. Okay, we do have all these vector candles over here. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Let's put on Spaceman. What we got? What are these levels down here? We got the previous quarter midpoint and the previous weekly midpoint down here. We do have the weekly open up here and the previous week high. So these are levels to watch. Previous monthly mid sitting at about 65,196. Previous quarter mid sitting at about 64,640. And previous week mid sitting at about 64,522. So, we're a little bit indecisive right now. I'm kind of, we're in the middle of a range, so I'm not really trying to, I'm not looking for much right now. Maybe getting a bounce off the 50 of this push up here. Did get a close below it, so that is kind of bearish. We came up to the 382. Couldn't break above it, so that's kind of bearish. Let's see. We got this low here. We broke that low. Did not create a fair value gap in breaking that low. Fair value gap here. Very, very tiny fair value gap. I don't even know if I would consider that one. Let's see. 4 hour? Okay, 4 hour might be forming one, but we haven't taken out a low. And that is key. That is key. What I want to see is I want to see a low get taken or a high taken, and then the market structure shift. Right now, we don't have that. We don't have a low or a high. A hoe? We ain't got no hoes. I'm letting everything sit. Okay, yeah. All right, big time mindset. Good morning. Oh. Kalichi Algucha. Good morning. thank you for joining me at the very end. It was going to be a short stream. That's why I didn't at everybody. It is what it is. It's more just saying hello to everybody and getting the week started off right. And soon we'll have someone else joining the show. Not exactly when that's going to be. It's probably going to be a few weeks. But still excited nonetheless. Because that person, if you've watched this far, then you know. That person is Blackie Chan. Blackie Chan will be joining Lunar Beaches Crypto in the morning in the coming weeks. So be on the lookout for that. Blackie Chan will bring a lot of knowledge to the show, especially fundamentals. He's going to be our fundamentals guy, and I'll be coming in and doing mostly charts. He's mostly fundamentals, I'm mostly charts, and then we can also bounce stuff off of each other that we are seeing. So I think it's going to be pretty awesome. Honestly, it's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be a lot of fun. So very excited about that. Big things coming. We are joining Piper Academy too here soon. So yeah, just be on the lookout for all of that stuff. But thank you guys for joining me as always. And hey, I can't wait to see what the future brings for Lunar Beaches Crypto, and just not only that, just everybody else, everything else. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good times. So yeah, that's gonna be it though. I gotta get going. Gotta get ready for the fiat mines. And yeah, so. Here we go. Oh, good morning, L. Jones. Thank you. Looking fresh, says L. Jones. But yeah. So, anyways, hey, it's Monday. Let's go out there, kick the week in the butt, and kick the week's butt, and let's see what happens. There's going to be a lot of uncertainty in the markets. The markets could be a little shaky this week, a little volatile. We do have Ethereum ETFs launching tomorrow. So definitely going to be volatile then. And then with this week is also leading up into the FOMC next week. So it's going to be a little wacky, a little bit of uncertainty, a little bit of probably some chopping, some dumping, some manipulation. It's going to be a little wild. So just expect some wild volatility. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you all have an amazing, beautiful, wonderful, radical day. Ride the waves. Peace out.